Okay, now we're going to go through installing Spybot. We have completed our download. It appeared on our desktop as we selected in the previous video. So I double click it. I get a prompt, am I sure that I want to run this file? Yes, I do. So I select run with my left mouse button. Our first prompt is what language do we want? This guy's pretty inventive. He's got this thing covered in just about every language in the world. We're going to choose English. Hit OK. And the next box that's going to come up is going to say, we're going to continue with Spybot. We're just going to hit next. Our license agreement. Okay, we agree. I accept, and then hit next. Generally, most license agreements are simply telling you that they support the product limited. They're not liable for any changes to your system, etc. And you're accepting those agreements when you install. I'm going to choose a folder. Most programs go to Program Files directory and then name themselves something here. It's telling you it's going to take about 39 meg of disk space, which most of us have. Some of us may not. Here it's going to ask you for some additional options. It gives you the defaults. So it says here Explorer, File, Scan, Plugin. I don't really use that, so we hit next. Okay, so setup will now create the program, the shortcuts, in the Start menu. The Start menu you guys are familiar with is just, the up menu. So, if you choose just going to use desktop icons, you can select the box right here, and then it wouldn't actually create anything in the Start menu. It would just be an icon on your desktop, okay? So we're going to hit next. This is very important. If this is the first time you ever installed this check mark will be on here for Use System Settings Protection T-Timer. I don't like this program. This particular part of this program, every time you do something, it's going to stop. Do you want to change the screen? Do you want to download this file? Do you want to make these changes? Although it could protect you, although it probably works great, and there might be some of you out there that use it, I wouldn't recommend it. Alright? So we hit next. Now we're just going to go ahead and go on with the install. Now during the install, it's going to get on the internet, it's going to download some of the most recent versions. Here it's telling me that the server didn't want to answer up, so I'm going to go ahead and hit retry, see what it says. Now it's receiving, now it's working. Glad that error happened. If that happens to you, again, just try the retry. There's probably a lot of people installing this right now. Could be maybe you're sharing your internet with a lot of other family members. So anyway, look out for errors like that. If it gives you the option to retry, just hit retry. So what's happening here is we're just downloading the latest version of the install. Okay, see Spybot includes. And include is just, well, it's kind of a programming term, but all you really need to know is that it's updating to make sure you've got the most recent version, not necessarily the most updated version of the software as far as what it's protecting you against. Okay, this is actually the program itself. So we're getting on the 80%, 83, go ahead and wait for it to finish, getting close to the end. Alright, so now it's going to be copying the files actually to our computer. And this program will appear in the Add Remove Programs. Now I'm running this on Vista. So during Vista, it installs Security Center integration and it activates Security Center integration. Inside of Windows Vista, this is going to pretty much plug itself in. In Windows XP, you probably won't see this screen. Alright? And the very top one runs Spybot exe. So I'm going to go ahead and say finish. It says Security Center exists, which means I've already installed this on this computer before. Again, like I told you guys, you can just hit OK or retry. Remember, you want to do retry first. OK pretty much simply means, okay, I'm good with whatever. Alright? Now the first screen is going to come up, and it's going to take us to this wizard. We're going to go ahead and cut away from this video now, and the next video will walk you through this wizard.